Hey, you guys. So really quickly, I just want to have a conversation with you about why it's so hard for people to take accountability for their actions. So it's really simple. Nobody wants to be a bad person. That's it. People do not like to take accountability for their actions because they feel that often it makes them a bad person. It's not a situation of you taking accountability of something quote unquote good. It's usually something that has hurt somebody, that has caused pain, tragedy, whatever the case may be. So they don't want to take accountability for their actions because they're afraid of the judgment. They're afraid that it makes them a bad person, or it makes them a villain. It means that they deserve to be punished. All of those things. That is why people don't like to take accountability for their actions. And what can we do about that? The answer is you can do your best when an individual is projecting at you that they refuse to take accountability for the actions to walk away. That's all you can do. Your presence is enough. So the lack thereof, the lack of you willing to be present in their environment and basically give credence to the understanding, give acceptance to the understanding that them being unwilling to take accountability for their action is okay. You refusing to be a part of their environment, that is enough to begin to make them see, make them move in a better understanding. It may not be on your timing that they do it, because a lot of times we want people to do this on our time. It's just the truth. Like, people be wanting you to change or you to be ready to accept it and admit certain things that are scary for you based off their timing. And they're going to step into accountability only in their own time. And if that's not quick enough for you, all you can do is walk away. All you can do is walk away. All you can do is go be in an environment that feels accountable, that feels balanced, where you have people that are willing to roger up and show up and say, hey, like, I made a mistake or this or that. So that's the understanding. It's not even that these individuals may not want to take accountability, but they have been taught, society has taught that, we live in a society that says, be wrong and strong. If you're wrong, at least be wrong and strong. So people run with that understanding, even though it usually leads them to places that they don't want or like. We haven't taught our society, we have not taught people that it's good to take accountability, or that there's an understanding, that there can be forgiveness, that there can be balance or peace, or that it's not about you being a bad person. It's just about you being a person, and that you are allowed to make mistakes. How can you ever grow? How can you ever grow if you don't make mistakes? You don't take chances, and sometimes those things don't turn out right. Everybody does it. It's just about accepting that you are not perfect. And accepting that understanding, you allow room for yourself to endlessly grow and become better and better and better. When you know better, do better. So apologize, roger up. But if those individuals are not willing to do that, all you can do is protect your peace. That's it. That's all you can do. And I know that may be hard for some of y'all, because quite often people want to be right more than they want to be happy. People want to be right more than they want to be happy. That's why they want this. I need this validation of that this person did this to me. I need that understanding. And on the other side, well, I don't want to be wrong, so I'm going to stay in this energy of not showcasing that I know I was wrong. On both sides, people want to be right more than they want to be happy. But if you're the one that understands that this person is refusing to take accountability for their action, you can walk away. You can walk away and go live in your own understanding away from that. You can say, this is some tomfoolery. This is some foolishness. This person showed me who they were, and I'm going to accept this and move on. You can choose to do that. Eventually, whether it's with you or with someone else, that person is going to have to walk through and take accountability. And you have to, when I say whether it's with you or with somebody else, it's important to learn to accept that You may never get the apology that you want with this person. You may never see this person again. You have to learn to really heal and balance that within yourself. Stop looking so heavily for people to give you outside validation. You're chaining yourself. You are chaining yourself to a certain emotional understanding. You're chaining yourself to a certain triggering understanding because you are waiting on somebody to show up and say I was wrong. Well, they may never do that. They may never do that. So you got to learn to walk through this understanding for yourself, forgive yourself, accept that you saw it was for what it was, and stop seeking so much outside validation. The longer you need more outside validation, the harder that road is going to be for you. Especially in a world where we are very far, we are really, really far from having accountability show up in grand ways. It's going to come. It is going to come. I believe that. Spirit has said that. We're going to have some strong help from our Creator and helping people to step into accountability. And it ain't going to be pretty. Trust, it ain't going to be. But while that's happening, just protect your energy. Just do what's best for you. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. And do your best to look at your emotions, cry it out on every level that you need to, and make peace. Make peace with the betrayal. Make peace with the fact that this person may have really hurt you and you feel like they did you wrong. Make peace with those understandings. Make peace. Release it. And maybe one day, you never know, that person could come back and be in an energy of taking accountability, taking responsibility. But don't wait on it. Don't wait on it. Walk your life. Don't let that be something that holds you back. Don't let that be the reason why you can't step into success and emotional fulfillment for yourself. Don't let that be the reason, because a lot of people do. A lot of people will be like, this happened to me, so this happened to me, so this happened to me, so You allowing people to be responsible for how you show up in this world, huh? Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason why you can't move toward everything you want for yourself. You're going to stand in that fear. You're going to stand in that anxiety. You're never going to allow yourself to be greater than that. Greater than what happened to you pertaining to this person. That's your choice. That is your choice. Every day, you get to make the choice on who you choose to be. You get to make it. No matter what happens outside of you, you get to make a choice on who you choose to be. So make it. Are you going to be somebody that waits on this other person to show up the way you want them to? Or are you going to walk your path? And if they show up, they show up. And if they don't, they don't. It be like that sometimes. It really, really do. But that's all I have. I hope this message resonated with you. And if it didn't, I hope you find what does.